A land Technik for California, Nevada, and Arizona. Lang Technik, it's been in business for over 40 years in machining. They developed the 0-point clamping system of 52 and a 96 millimeter, which is extremely accurate with the reparability of 2/10. So for example, if I grab my vise and if I run one of my pieces in this location, and if I have my piece right there, running it, if I need to check that, I can remove that completely with the vise, check my piece, verify if it's good, if it's okay to continue machining, or if it's needed to make any modification, and I can return on the same location with the reparability from 0 to 2/10. So that's pretty unique for the system like that. We have a little three-sided tombstone, so we can actually go from in the situations like this, we can go to the 4th axis or 5 axis machine table, and then have a multiple vices in locations, you know, whatever it's needed in order to run the parts, to have a 3 operations or 3 parts running simultaneously on a 4th axis or 5 axis machine. What we have over here, it's also another adapter that we can go from 96 millimeter if we don't have this combination of combo plate with 96 and 52, that we will go from 96 millimeter to 52 and have that ability and flexibility that our 0-point plate can handle bigger vices with the 96 millimeter pattern to 52 millimeter pattern. Okay, so we also have this a smaller version of the vices, which is, I love those so much. So it gives the flexibility that we can run 2 those vices next to each other, or we can actually have ability to put this adapter and ran another single vice on the top of that. We also have other the soft carrier for the soft jaws, okay, for Philo, and then Avanti. It's a quick change for the soft for the second operation. That's basically how long it's going to take you to switch the jaws on this carrier for the soft jaws for the second operation for the up 2, and you're good to go with extremely accuracy of couple of times only reparability. Okay, so from this system right here, we're going to go to the stamping unit, and this is extremely unique stamping unit system that allow us to create a stamping indent into the material, and that allow us to hold rigidly and securely material into the jaws. The whole stamping process, it takes only a couple of seconds. I'm just gonna show you how long it's gonna take, about 6 seconds. And release, that's basically the movement that is gonna create the stamping, this pattern. And then that allows you to come to the vise and even to show you accuracy between the stamping teeth on the stamping jaws that is actually matching very accurately a stamping jaws, teeth on a jaws actually is going to show you that we can hold with only a couple of thousandths depth, we can hold the material resting this way. Okay, so if we grab this material and hold it right here between the jaws, just hand tightening, I can lift the whole vise and the whole plate together. That's telling you how rigidly I'm holding this material. Now, if I clamp this to the designated torque pressure, a torque range all the way up to 100 Newton meters, that piece is going to be securely holding into that part. It's going to give you ability that you can run your machine to what is machine designed for. In other words, the feed and speed, same thing that you can use your cutting tools to the same specification, because you're not going to have any issues with the rigidity or any issue with the vibration. So that's going to give you that flexibility to use the work holding to optimize machine speed and feeds. Also, that gives you flexibility that when we need to switch from one job to another job, because the 0-point clamping system, we can go in a matter of minutes, which actually gives you ability to increase the spindle uptime. So moving forward, right here, we do have automation. Chuck?
Yeah, hi, my name is Chuck Heil. I'm with Metalcraft Automation Group. With partnership with Lang, we've worked together for almost 8 years now, developing the RoboTrex system. And we basically load the vise into the machine, clamp it down, and the machine takes over from there. We unload the vise and put it on the cart. When the cart's full, the operator removes the cart, puts new material on it, or just replaces the cart with new material, puts it back in, and the machine's running. If you have more than one cart, there's no downtime at all. System's modular and very user-friendly. We have options for different cart configurations where you can specify a part number per row, duplicate machines, machine A and B, or a single machine per cart. That'd be it.